How are you?
Avner, give me the 5, man.
Come on in. Come inside. Don't stand out in the street. How are you, buddy?
I'm fine, thank you.
Coffee?
Thank you.
So, how can I help you?
I actually came to help you. I have an interesting offer to make.
What kind of offer are you talking about?
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to earn a big amount of cash.
Oh, come on, Mayor. Are you also starting with one of those things? Don't you know that miracles happen only to others but never to you? Give me a break, man.
No, Avner. You know that I don't get carried away by all those nonsense, but this one is for real. I have really investigated it carefully, and what should I say? It looks really promising.
Okay, man. Let's hear what this is all about.
Okay, but first, do you have half an hour available now to listen to me? Because otherwise, I'd rather come back to discuss this at your convenience.
It's okay now.
Fine. You heard about omega-3?
Yes, I did.
What do you know about it?
Well, it's kind of a vitamin that those health freaks swallow.
Yeah, it's actually a fatty acid. The physiologist Hugh Sinclair discovered in 1944 that the Eskimos suffer less of cardiovascular conditions. He attributed that to the fact that their diet contains more omega-3, which contains eicosapentaenoic acid, or EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, also known as DHA. Do you know where omega-3 is derived from?
From fish oil, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly, and it smells and tastes awful. And many of those so-called health freaks just can't stomach them, in the literal sense. Now, there is this company called Magnetica Interactive Limited. They've been around since 2001, and they have found a new revolutionary way to extract omega-3 from sage, more specific from Salvia scleri, also known as shea. Apparently, this plant is rich in alpha-linolenic acid, which the human body converts into EPA and DHA. The essential oil thus extracted is virtually tasteless and odorless. More even, it has been proven that an overdose of EPA and DHA can actually cause cardiovascular conditions and various inflammatory conditions such as inflammatory bowel disease and rheumatoid arthritis. Also, during the formative months of a fetus, omega-3 is very important, as the DHA compound is an important ingredient in the creation of the membranes that build the brain and the retina. Omega-3 is also very important for the formation of the nervous system and the eyesight. However, here too an overdose proves counterproductive. It is none other than the alpha-linolenic acid, of which the most qualitative and most concentrated form is derived from the salvia, which is able to regulate the balance needed. Furthermore, the alpha-linolenic acid, which isn't present in fish-based omega-3, is also very beneficial to the heart and arteries, where EPA and DHA are mainly beneficial for the brain. On July 10th, in an article in the Israeli Globes newspaper, the British professor Michael Crawford, who is considered the guru of omega-3, see his article on the BBC website dating back to May 2000, wrote about the importance of using the plant-based omega-3 rather than the fish-based one. He specifically mentions Magnetica's salvia-based omega-3 as being the best available. And no, this article was not printed in the advertising section, it was printed in the health section of the newspaper. In short, there are also clear medical preferences for the vegetal omega-3. Many people also can't use the fish oil because they are vegetarian, either by choice or for their religion. Pregnant and nursing women also are not allowed to use the conventional omega-3, which is also prohibited for people using blood-thinning medication. There are many people who are allergic to the fish oil, and also for people who hold a kosher diet, fish oil is problematic as it is difficult to verify the source of the oil. In short, there are many, many reasons to prefer this new vegetarian omega-3 over the conventional fish-based one.
That is all very nice, but you are really not going to convince me to become an obsessive tablet addict. Besides, I thought you came to offer me a business opportunity, not a biology lesson.
Right. So here comes my offer. So far, Magnetica Interactive Limited has only sold their product to manufacturers. They have sold their product to the Tara Dairy Plant, to Streis Elite, and many more. They have secured international contracts through Fruiterum Switzerland in the US and Europe. Magnetica Interactive Limited has now decided to launch the product on the private market and is looking for someone to market the product.
Yes?
Hello? Avner, are you listening at all? Here is this company producing this revolutionary product for which there is a market of millions. They are looking for someone to market the product, and all you have to say is, yes?
Mayor, you are acting as if I have already landed the job.
You have.
What do you mean?
I mean what I say. You have landed the job.
I didn't yet apply for it, nor did I send any CV or references, so how exactly did I land the job?
Avner, I just gave you the job.
You are the CEO of Magnetica Inter whatever Limited?
No.
So what?
Ever heard of MLM, multi-level marketing?
Mayor, forget it.
Forget what?
I am not interested.
Why not?
Multi-level marketing is not legit.
Avner, who like you knows that this has always been my opinion too. I wouldn't hear of it.
So what changed?
Well, you see, when my wife mentioned this idea to me, my first reaction was forget it too. However, she had heard about it from a close friend of hers, who she totally trusted, and she pushed me to at least listen at what she has to say objectively. So I went, heard, argued, and investigated, and she managed proving to me that this one is legitimate.
Mayor, listen. You know that I respect you, and that I trust you, but don't even try to convince me on this one. I don't want anything to do with it, period.
But Avner, really, give me at least a chance to talk. Do you know that IBM went over to multi-level?
Mayor.
Do you know that Toyota is marketing multi-level?
Mayor.
I'll show you how much I have investigated and how I have looked into it so carefully.
Mayor.
Yeah?
Watch my lips. I am not interested. Is that clear?
Okay. If you don't want to hear, then so be it. Bye, Avner. I think you are losing out on the opportunity, but I respect your wishes, so I'll leave you. We will remain friends even when I will be rich and you will remain where you are.
Bye, Mayor, and thank you for thinking about me.
Bye, Avner. See you. You should know that it is really a shame because...
Mayor, forget it. Multi-level marketing is not even an option.
But why not?
Because it's wrong.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It's just wrong, like the pyramid.
You know what, Avner? I listened to you objectively, and you convinced me that it's wrong. I didn't yet commit to anything, so you can still talk me out of it.
Listen, Mayor, I don't exactly know, but I just know that whoever you ask will tell you it's wrong. Go out and ask the first 3 people you meet. They'll all tell you it's wrong.
It sounds very convincing, doesn't it?
Mayor, come on. You know pretty well what I mean.
I just know one thing, Avner, and that is that I know what I am talking about, and you don't.
Okay, you want me to explain things clearly? Let me make some phone calls, and I'll tell you exactly why multi-level marketing and the pyramid are not legit.
Avner, I don't need you to make any phone calls, as I can explain it to you myself much better than anybody else. I know exactly what the problems are with multi-level marketing.
Aha, so you agree?
I do agree that it is more often than not monkey business, but as I said, I looked into this thoroughly, and it is okay. Just give me the chance to put the facts down in front of you, and then you will be able to make an informed decision instead of a blind no before you even heard what I'm talking about, just because it happened to be called multi-level marketing or because it is presented in the form of a pyramid.
Okay, spill the beans.
All right. So let me first explain to you about the pyramid and about illegitimate multi-level marketing, and then I'll show you why this is different.
Okay.
Well, the pyramid is really very simple. The guy at the top finds 2 people who pay him for the honor, in inverted commas, of joining the system. The idea is that those 2 people should find another 2 people each to pay them for the honor to join. Thus, they will receive back the money which they, so said, invested and make a small profit. Usually, a portion of that profit would go to the top guy as commission. It might become clearer when we put figures with it. Say, it costs $500 to join the pyramid. The 2 guys pay $500 each to the top guy. Then they collect $1,000 each from the guys they got to join. They keep $800, making a profit of $300, and give $200 commission to the top guy.
Sounds pretty simple. So where's the catch?
Well, there are a few issues here. Firstly, what exactly is the top guy charging for? If the two guys can collect $500 from two of their friends, why do they first have to pay the top guy to be allowed to do so, and why should they then pay an additional $200 commission? Secondly, why do they have to invest $500 to earn $300, whilst the initiator pockets $1,400 without any investment?
Well, in my opinion, this doesn't yet make it illegitimate. True that the initiator knows how to make his money better than the guys further down the pyramid. You could call him sneaky or shrewd, but it doesn't force anyone to participate. Furthermore, it seems to be a win-win solution, so where's the problem?
The additional problem is that if it were indeed to be a win-win situation, then why doesn't the initiator do it on his own?
What do you mean, on his own?
I mean, let him give himself 2 times $500 and then 4 times $500, passing on $200 to himself, etc. If he really wants, he could even open up separate bank accounts so that he can see the money pouring into the bank account which he used at the top of his pyramid.
Well, what would be the point? Firstly, it would mean that he needs to constantly put in more and more money at each level, which he probably doesn't have. Secondly, he wouldn't be earning anything as he is only moving his own money from one place to the other.
Exactly. Those are the exact 2 points where the initiator is really cheating. There can be no win-win situation in the global plan as no